Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Raine Plays. Today we're doing the last lot in Foundry Cove, which is Bargain Bend. It's an empty lot. I chose to do something different this time. I picked out the already made rooms. I tried at any rate. Some of them are a little impressive and some of them are just typical EA unimpressive. But I did it first of all to get a better, how would you say, floor plan. And then I went back and I tweaked things. I kept them pretty much as they are, except they're, color, furniture choice, things like that. The living room has the worst couch and love seat in the whole game. I think I kept them but just changed the color. I'm not sure, but I can't stand that sofa and love seat. It just too much wood and too much print, I think. But other than that, I'm not thoroughly displeased with the outcome. And I actually do have a favorite room. But normally, when I build myself, I like open spaces. I don't like hallways and cutoffs and, rat-like mazes. I just don't like doing that. So I figured I would change things up a little here. The other thing, too, with the stairs, I don't know how anybody else feels about this, but floating stairs annoy me. They drive me nuts because they make me nervous. It's like, how is this being held up? And if somebody a little heavy set comes through here, they might go right through the stairs. But I didn't feel like using those silly poles to hold it up. Oh, and the other thing too, I left everything on level 1. My least favorite height, wall height. But all of the rooms came at that height, so I just figured, you know what? I'm going to leave it as is. I'm not going to worry about it. And then as far as the exterior goes, not too impressed with my choices, but I did do it in keeping with the neighborhood. So it is cinder block and it looks old world. So hopefully the windows do too. I can't quite remember. But it was fun. I did enjoy it. I hope you enjoy it too. But we'll see. Oh, and in the last video I mentioned that my editing software comes with recording capability, but I have my audio box set up per the instructions. You have to keep it on mono in order, I know it's going to sound dumb, you have to switch it to mono in order to get the sound, your voice, to come out of both speakers. If you set it on stereo, it'll only record out of the left speaker. I don't know why. Don't ask me why. All I know is that was what fixed it, because I kept leaving it on stereo and then I could only hear myself out of one speaker. And then I watched some videos and the guy goes, you gotta set it to mono. And I'm like, you're gonna do the exact opposite in order to get the opposite result, but it worked. Anyway, with my editing software, it's coming out of the left speaker and not the right speaker again. And I don't know how to fix it there because there are very few options. You click on the microphone and it says, are you ready to record? It's got my audio box software already chosen with no other choices. And there are no options to tweak it so that I can get it out of both speakers. So I'm not going to mess with it. I'm just going to continue using my Audacity. And I hope this one sounds a little bit better than the last one, but I doubt it. I still think it sounds a little too tinny. But maybe I talk tinny and I don't even realize it. I don't know. You're also going to hear a bit of the fan in the background. I've got it on low. But again, it's broad daylight. It's a warm day. The window has to be open. And the neighbors like to make a lot of noise. I waited for him. It's 4 o'clock now. I waited for him to cut his lawn. I think he's done. but now he's puttering around out there. So, and speaking of the neighbors, this morning her truck alarm went off at, I think it was 5:02 a.m. and she parks it. My bedroom's right there at her driveway. Very annoying, but they're a very annoying family. So, don't want to talk about that. A few things. I don't know if anybody else noticed it, or if they did and everybody knows it and I'm the last one to find out, but why did EA or Maxis get rid of the 1010 unbreakable toilet? I'm very upset about that, because having stuff break is bad enough. Not having your sim leveled up enough to be able to fix without hiring a repair person or replacing it. I always went for the 1010 unbreakable toilet, and it's gone. Plus, I thought it was a pretty good looking model. It came in a couple colors, I believe, and it's gone. And I don't know why. Why would they get rid of that? Also, I cannot get rid of the old Legacy edition that they made me download, and I didn't even need it because I was using a 64-bit computer at the time. I can't get rid of it. Even on this brand new computer, installing the game and Origin, they still gave me the Legacy edition, which is very annoying. So I deleted this game again from the computer, and I bought, for a very expensive price, I'll mind you, the Digital Deluxe edition. It gives you the hamburger cake and some goofy clown outfits to wear and hats and all the stuff I'm not interested in, but I figured if I got the Digital Deluxe that would take care of the Legacy edition, and it didn't. Now I have two versions of The Sims 4 on my computer. So I always have to open Origin now and select the Digital Deluxe. Because I did ask it to make a, what would you call that? A desktop icon. And it gave me the Legacy edition using the Digital Deluxe as a download. So I'm very confused. But anyway, this is the Digital, I can't even say that anymore, Digital Deluxe edition. Whatever, I got a hamburger cake now. A lot of good that's going to do me, but see, the interior didn't turn out so bad. And I think I've mentioned this before, but for whatever reason, I'm using a lot of blues in these builds, and it's not even my favorite color. But it is a go-to color because I like, how would you say this, muted? Is it muted colors? I don't like in your face to walk into a room and just be completely smacked across the cheek by something. It's too jarring. So I try to mute as much as I can. I chose this kitchen because I don't think I've ever used that wallpaper before. It's pretty garish. But hey, it's a complete kitchen. I moved that square space out just a little bit so I could put curtains in. That's the other thing you'll notice. I actually remembered to use curtains. But see how low everything is? I just can't stand this one wall height. I always use two. If I'm making like museums and libraries and stuff, then I use three. But I rarely ever use one. I just don't like it. But, I mean, I don't think it's that bad of an outcome. I made a mom, a dad, and a son for this one. His room, too, upstairs, you'll see it in a minute. It's a little loud. But, yeah, he's going to be spoiled. He has a lot of... Actually, no. I think the only fancy thing I gave him was a laptop. Well, it might look like he's spoiled here. His room kind of overflows into the hallway here. But yeah, see? There's a lot going on in here. Now, that floor clutter was there when I bought this box. I have no idea if they can walk over it or around it or whatever, but it was there, so I left it. Yeah, and then this is happening again. I don't think I turned on the vertical sink, though. Well, turned it on. I don't think I clicked it. So that might be an issue. Oh, and you know what? I might also be talking at the wrong time. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Oh, well. And again, I'm using EcoLife stuff, so I'll apologize. But I did get the nifty knitting in here. This is my favorite room. It's just very cozy. The only issue I ever have when this happens, and quite a few of these rooms that I chose had dual wall coverings, I never know if I'm covering the right wall with the right material. The exterior walls get one thing and the interior walls get another. I think that's how it's done. I don't know. But again, I left it as they had it and I just gave it different coloring. They also got a walk-in closet here, so it's not a bad house. I think it's cute, and I do believe it went up in price as well. Well, actually, there was nothing there to compare it to, so. But if I'm not mistaken, it's $122,000. I make expensive homes, and I don't even mean to. And then this room here could be used as another bedroom, but I turned it into his office because I gave him the business career. I don't know what I gave her. I can't remember. But she gets the computer out here in the hallway. She's got her little setup there, and then the little boy's got his junk. It's not, I don't think it's all that bad. It was fun, though, to do that, to pick the rooms. It's not a bad thing to do. But my audio is not quite in sync. Well, yeah, it is. It's off by a couple seconds only, so. I love that gate. I know I've used it before, and I'll apologize for that. But I hope you enjoyed this. And I do hope that you'll leave a like as well. And please come back for the next upload. I'm moving up in the world here. But anyway, have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.